He's just a guy, he loves to ramble randomly across the wire. It's Gareth.
Hello and welcome to this episode of Gareth's Random Ramblings. My name's Gareth.
I'm Bex.
And we are doing, once again, a socially distanced, quarantined isolation podcast.
I was going to say, is that the right way to put it?
Let's say it's that. Today we're going to do some really cool videos. This will be one of about 5, and because we're lazy, we're not going to change shirts. So all the next 5 videos may come out in a weekly period, but we'll still be wearing the same stuff. I mean, I look really good in this shirt. I thought I'd just wear it because it makes me look pretty.
To be fair, if I was to change my shirt 5 times, you'd have to disinfect every single one of them. So there's no point.
Yeah, that was the second option, but I prefer the first option because that just seems nicer. So today on the podcast, we're going to do short, sharp little bits. We've called them top 5. We've done them before in the past. It's just been audio though, so we're going to be doing videos for this one. If you are listening on the videos, the audio side of things, thanks to Spreaker or wherever you get podcasts, don't forget to check out youtube.com/GRRPOD, and you'll be able to see them all there. Today's a special episode, sad episode, in recognition of the absolute rock legend that is Meatloaf, and his recent passing is yesterday.
Yesterday.
We are going to do our top 5 Meatloaf songs. Now, I've kind of tried to go away from the songs that everyone knows. For most of my lists where it's audio, I've tried to do that. I've got to tell Bex that one. So Bex will probably have all the hits and everything else like that. I've got all the weird songs that I like. And make it even cooler, on Apple Music, if you search for GRRPOD, and on Spotify, if you search for GRRPOD, there's actually a playlist. I think I've called it Music Mentioned on Gareth's Random Ramblings. So it's like GRRPOD, Music Mentioned on Gareth's Random Ramblings. And all of the music that we talk about here and in future episodes are all going to just get piled up on that. Because I'm not smart, they're not really in any order on the Spotify's or the Apple Music. But on here, they are in an order. So we'll go from there. What we're going to do is Bex will do her first one, I'll do my one, and we'll go from there. But before we head into the list, Bex, what's your favorite Meatloaf movie? We'll go movie. What's your favorite Meatloaf movie? Because you know he did 65 movies.
No, I did not.
He did a lot of movies.
65 movies. What have I seen him in?
I liked him in, while you're thinking, I liked him in Tenacious D. He played Jack Black's dad in the beginning.
Yes, he did.
Yep, when he even belted out Kickapoo, which I think was the first time he'd actually sung in a movie since, what was that one? Rocky Horror.
He was in Rocky Horror? Okay.
I think it's divorce time right now. Yeah. He played Eddie. He was Eddie, and he sang a song which may or may not be on my list. So we'll talk to that when we get to it. But yeah, he was there. He also played the infamous Robert Paulson on Fight Club.
He did. I remember that.
He was the first person to die, and in death we all have names. His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paul. Yeah, that one. That was him.
Yeah.
I like Fight Club, just like every other male out there. It's like, yeah, Fight Club, yeah.
He was in Ghost Wars.
Yeah, but also my favorite Meatloaf cameo, Spiceworld. He played the bus driver in Spiceworld.
I feel like we need to watch that movie again. I bet it doesn't stand up at all.
Hell no. Yeah, no, it's shit nowadays, but it's still like goodish kind of thing. But he even referenced his own big song at the time. They were complaining that the toilet was broken, and he said, "I'll do anything for those girls, but I won't do that." everyone when I started singing just went, "Oh," kind of thing. But yeah, but we're here not talking about his movies. We are here, Bex. This is where you look at hello. You're looking up now. Hello.
Sorry, I'm looking at all of his movies.
Yeah, he's been in a lot, eh?
Yeah.
He's been in a lot. But
I loved Ghost Wars. That was a really good TV series.
Don't even think I've seen that.
No, you haven't. It's not your kind of thing.
No. So what we're going to do now is his top 5 songs as voted for by Bex and myself. Bex, being the one locked in quarantine at the moment, what is your? We'll go 5-1, okay? What is your
5-1, okay.
fifth favorite song from Meatloaf?
Well, believe it or not, I actually put down one that you mentioned just a few minutes ago. Kickapoo from Tenacious D, because he's sung in that song, so
Yeah.
technically it's
Yeah.
he featured in it, so he's still,
Yeah, no, I'll give you that one. I will give you that one. What else was it? Yeah, that's Jack Black and Dio's in there as well, who's now also passed as well. But yeah, useless fact about, because I'm full of useless facts. Dio recorded his song in like 2 takes. That was it. That's all I needed, or even 1.
Wow.
It was just like, he belted it all out. He goes, "Do you want me to do it again?" They're like, "No, that's perfect." So when you hear Dio do his little bit, it's like, yay. Also in the music video, in the video for that song, when he's ripping down all the posters and shit, he rips down a little statue of a demon kind of thing. That demon is from his Bat Out of Hell albums.
Oh, really?
They like rips down his own shit. It's like, yeah. I always find it really cool. That's kind of cool. My number 5 one caused a little bit of controversy at the time. Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
Oh, why did it cause
controversy? A little bit of controversy. So then about halfway through, they use the baseball analogy about sex, about him going from first place, second place, third place, fourth, and then they go, "Stop right now," dan, 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 you know, and then they just end up having sex and being together forever and hating each other. Like that's what the song's about. It really? It's a teenage love song. They are in the back of a car. They use baseball as an analogy for sex. She stops him and says, "If we sleep together, we're going to be together." And he goes, "Yeah, sure," just to get laid. And then at the end of it, the last verse is them both hating each other, being like, "Why am I spending the rest of my life with you? Because it's just dumb. It's stupid."
Yeah, all that for a root in the back of the car.
Pretty much. Just for a shag, and I got to stay with you for the rest of life. So yeah, but it caused controversy because of the baseball analogy. They got a well-known baseball guy to come in and do the quotes for it and all that kind of stuff. And supposedly he didn't realize it was for sex. He just thought he was doing a baseball thing. But yeah, I'm kind of, whenever I hear that story, I'm always like, no, you would have been told, "Hey, we're doing this for this reason. This is the song. Can you?" And he went, yeah. And then someone found out it was about sex, so we had to do the whole, "Oh, I wasn't told. I wasn't told." So yeah. Kind of like what's his face, Vincent Price with the Thriller. Was offered $100,000 right now, or would you like royalties for it? And he went, "I'll take the $100,000 because I don't think the song's going to do well." And it went amazing. And so they ended up suing again to get more money. And they're like, "Well, fuck off, we told you." So yeah.
Right.
Well, that's my number 5 anyway. I'll try and stop sidetracking our songs. I will try. What's your number 4, Bex?
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
That's a good song.
It's a good song.
That's a good song. I have a feeling we're going to do this a lot through when we do the music lessons. It's going to be like, it's a good song. Good song. Yeah. And because we're in the same clothes, we can just steal that clip and just repeat it over and over and over again. If I was smart, but I am not. But why do you like that song?
I don't know. I just do. Honest to God, if I be honest with you, I'm not a huge Meatloaf fan.
Divorce.
But these are songs that I grew up with, playing on the radio, and only one of them I didn't grow up with, and that's not number 5. So because we've already discussed number 5, but only one of them I didn't grow up with. Well, certainly not from this singer anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Cool. I've got as my number 4 for a kind of a weird reason, because when I was a kid I heard it a lot because Dad loved Meatloaf. "Life is a Lemon and I Want My Money Back." It's a song not many people know. I liked it because there's a line in it, being the young kid and swearing, that's cool. There's a lot of my songs I'm like, it's got swears in it, I like it. The last part, they do like a call and response about halfway through, and it's about him saying, I'm done. Basically, my life is shit. I don't want it anymore. I want, start again, kind of thing. And he's listing things like, what you should be proud of, love, life, kids, wealth, all that kind of stuff. And he replies
Yeah.
back with, no, I don't like that. No, fuck off. It's defective and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
the last one is, what about sex? The reply is defective. It's defective. It's dead and buried in the past because it's American. What about your future? It's defective. You can shove it up your ass. Ah! And I was like, always like that because he's like, yeah, shove it up your ass. Kick the table. Yeah, slight swearing. But then the more I listened to it, the more I actually like the theme of the song, the guitar, the drum, like everything kicked in properly. And that was just like an added bonus. So yeah, there we go. Number 3, Bex.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
By asking number 3? Well, I don't.
Really? You're such a dork.
I don't know if I know how to do the cute thing at the moment, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, that's once again a really good song. Like, you've gone for all the old school classics, haven't you?
I have, because
You've
they're the
gone
only
for the
ones I don't
I have a feeling I know what your number 1 is, but I'm not gonna say. You probably would guess my number 1, but I know what your number 1 will be. But that's cool. My third one, talked about it before, Hop Patootie from Rocky Horror. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I almost was in a stage show of that. And do you know what character? Do you know what character I would have been? Meatloaf. And I was going to sing that song because I can actually sing it. So yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, but the venue we were performing in didn't like it because it was like the place we were quite. It was a religious town, and supposedly transvestite aliens and all that kind of stuff was not really something they wanted to portray on their stage. So we kind of went, all right, fine. But yeah, but I do know.
They need to get over themselves.
Pardon me, sorry.
They need to get over themselves.
Oh no, everyone I know from that town's gone. So yeah. Anyway, number 2, Bex. What is your number 2 song?
I'd do anything for love.
Okay. I thought that'd be your number 1.
My number 1.
I thought that was gonna be number 1. Whoopsie. All right. Well, then I don't know what your number 1 is. Yeah.
Oh, we'll see.
Music video directed by Michael Bay.
That was an awesome video.
Cost like $1 million at the time. It was really expensive. Now it's like, man, whatever. But yeah.
Linkin Park have done more expensive ones.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think they were just really good with their money. But yeah, no, that was back $1 million. In the beginning, is it sad the fact I know all this shit? Like, do you ever get to the point where you're just like, shut up, Gareth, this is just dumb? But at the beginning, you know, yeah. We've still got 5 more of these things to record. By the end of it, you'll be like, I don't care, fuck off, leave me alone. The motorbike sound at the beginning, you know, that's in the long version of it, the big motorbike revving. So yeah, not a motorbike.
No?
Guitar.
Oh, that's
the guitarist
cool.
actually did that on a guitar. So you hear it again now, and it's kind of like, okay, it sounds like a guitar. But if you switch your brain on, you go, oh, it sounds like a bike. It's a motor. It's guitar. Bike, guitar. Damn.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 is from his album Hand Cool Teddy Bear. And Bex is like, he did an album called Hand Cool Teddy Bear. It's a song called Like a Rose, featuring an artist called JB. It's a very cool song. Once again, no, you haven't probably. Starts off very acoustically. Has swears in it, so once again, I like it. And then when the chorus kicks in, it's like they bring everything up kind of thing. So yeah. But ask me, Bex, who is the artist JB?
Who is JB?
Jack Black.
Oh, for real?
Jack Black actually sings in it as well. I would love to play clips, but once again, I don't know how to mash them with Zoom, and also copyright. So go to the playlist. You'll hear them all. They're all there, kind of thing. So yeah. I don't think we've had a double up, have we?
Not yet.
And I don't know if your number 1 will be a double up then.
I doubt it.
No. This is
But
cool.
I could be wrong.
We got to play. Well, I don't think. No, my number 1 is not going to be the same. So if you didn't do Paradise by the Dashboard Light, then we're pretty sweet right now. So here we go. So number 1, Bex, your number 1 Meatloaf song.
It's all coming back to me now.
Oh.
I love the Celine Dion version. Like, I love the Celine Dion version, but we were listening to it outside and I was like, oh yeah, he did a copy of a version of that too. But he was the original artist supposed to do it, wasn't he? No?
He was supposed to do it. Jim Steinman, who's the guy that wrote most of Meatloaf songs, always saw it as a duet. And Meatloaf did it and just supposedly Jim didn't like it or something like that. So it always got put on the back burner. And then when they did the Bat Out of Hell 3 album, they got around to doing it finally, and when they were talking again, and did it as a duet, and it was proper. It was good.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
But
I must admit, when I played that to you this morning, you were kind of like, I was like, I bet you don't know this song. And it hit play, and you kind of went, I know this. What? And I was like, yes, Bex, welcome to it. But no. Okay, so my number one, funnily enough, from the same album, The Monster, right. I think it's The Monster is Loose, like Bat Out of Hell 3, The Monster is Loose. Right. The Monster is Loose. That's what it's called. The first song and first single off it, it's like 7.5 minutes of just loud rock. And I remember it got me in a lot of trouble when I worked on radio.
Because you'd play it a lot?
No, I played it once. I played it when it came out, and I kind of did it like, it was like 6:30 on a Saturday morning. And I was like, look, if anyone out there wants to hear the new Meatloaf song, give us a call. We'll do it as a request or something. It's 7.5 minutes long. But if you want to hear it, I don't mind. I'll get in trouble for it, but we'll do it. And I got in trouble for it. Yeah, Auckland kind of had to have a conference call with me and goes, hey, look, we don't mind you playing songs. That one doesn't match our playlist though. And I was like, oh, but people asked for it, so it's fine. It's all cool. And then about 3 weeks later, we started playing. It was when the radio station swapped from 80s, 90s, and whatever to more of a poppy version. So it had like Snoop Dogg and Dre. We played California Love, and I went, oh yeah, but we can't play Meatloaf. Okay. So that was that. But so there you go. So really quick picks. Go through your top 5 songs right now. 5 to 1, go.
5 to 1. Kickapoo, feat with Tenacious D. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You took the words right out of my mouth. I'd do anything for love, and it's all coming back to me now.
And mine was 5 Paradise by the Dashboard Light. 4 Life is a Lemon and I Want My Money Back. 3 Hot Patootie. 2 is Like a Rose featuring JB, and number 1 Monster is Loose. Well, that's our top 5 Meatloaf songs in remembrance of Meatloaf. Thank you so very much for watching/listening. If you want to find out more about us, Bex, what's your Twitter?
At Bex131.
And I'm at GRRPOD. And you can check out youtube.com/GRRPOD. Thanks again. And we will catch you on the next one.
See you later. Bye.
He's just a guy, he loves to ramble randomly across the wire. It's Gareth.